Hey everybody, it's Bart here at Bart's Wood Shop. It's been a real long time since I've posted anything. I've had a lot of stuff going on, different things, different projects here and there, but I finally had time to make a video. It's not going to be a real big long video. I bought a small wine stopper kit at the Woodcraft store, so I decided to buy a pretty blank to go with it, and we're going to make a bottle stopper. Let's take you over there and show you how we get it done. Alright, so we're over here at the drill press. We're going to drill the pilot hole for the bottle stopper kit to screw into. This is a new blank I bought. It's a two-colored plywood stacked, and it should make a real interesting pattern once it's turned out. We're just going to start off by driving the hole right down the center. I did mark the center on both sides, so we can bring it on over to the lathe. Alright, I've got the project here on the lathe, and it's time to start rounding this thing out. First thing I want to do is put my safety gear on. I'll definitely put my face shield in case this thing comes flying off. I don't need it busting my nose. And we're going to grab the spindle roughing gouge, and we're just going to use that to get all those edges off and get her round. Tool rest is adjusted properly. Time to fire it up. Doesn't take long to round it out, especially on a small piece like that. Knocks all those edges off. Now we're going to start shaping it. I'm going to grab my skew over here, and what I want to do is make sure the end that attaches to the bottle stopper is the same size as the bottle stopper itself, so it makes a nice easy transition. So I got my calipers out. I'm going to take a measurement, and then what I want is to make the wood the same measurement as I took on the piece of the bottle stopper, so that gives that nice, smooth, easy transition. Check it out periodically because I don't want to take too much off, but I do want to make sure I take enough that where it needs to be. Once I get that end pretty close, then I can begin shaping it into whatever shape I want it to be. It's one of the fun things about working with wood. You can make it whatever you want it to be. So here I'm just kind of shaping it out now. Got my end where it needs to be. Got just a couple different tools here, some gouges and whatnot. And we're just going to shape it out. Now that it's all shaped out, it's time to sand it down. I'm going to go through all the grits starting at 150, I think, and we'll run it all the way up to at least 1,000 to get it all nice and smooth and pretty looking. Now that we're all done sanding, we're going to move on to the abrasive paste. This product I use is made in Pennsylvania. It's called Axe, ACKS. I'll try to put a link in the description. Real nice quality stuff. It works really well. I use it on wood, I use it on resin, and basically it's just a paste that has some abrasive in it, and it gets that real fine sanding done. And the oils in the paste add a nice touch to the wood as well and help seal it. There's two parts to it. There's the sanding paste, and then there's the sanding polish. The only difference is the polish is a much finer grit and gets you that nice shine that you like. Now that it's all polished up, we're going to cut it off the lathe. We're going to use the hole saw there, my flush cut saw, and just cut that little end that was being held on by the drive chuck. And that little bit on the top, we'll clean that up with a knife and some sandpaper later. Came out pretty neat looking. Here's my little knife. We're just going to scrape any of those little burrs sticking up. It actually cut off pretty smooth, so it's just a matter of sanding it up and polishing it up, and it's looking pretty good. Okay, now I am using a regular tap, and what I'm trying to do is just tap some threads into the wood, now where the bottle stopper part is going to screw into it. Now, because the threads are going into wood instead of into metal, I'm going to end up using some glue to sure them up and make sure they stay in there nice and tight. Just doing a test fit to make sure everything's correct. Glue, and get it down in those threads real good. Use a pretty good amount of it. And that's just a gel type crazy glue, and that's just going to hold it in there. Once it's all cranked up and put together, that's the finished product. Alright, bottle topper is complete. Really like the way it came out. It was a pretty blank I bought. It's basically a layered plywood with different color boards in between, alternating, and it makes this nifty little eyeball effect when you turn it down. I don't want to touch it right now because the finish is still drying, but I'm pretty happy with the way it came out. Quick little project, nothing too major, but yet still pretty. Hope you enjoyed it. If you like what you saw, hit that like, and please don't forget to subscribe. It really helps me out, and this way you'll also be notified anytime I post a new video. So I hope you all have a great time, and we'll talk to you soon.